go, day 2 of the engine swap on the Audi. We got the new engine over here. Before I take this engine off the transmission, I want to go ahead and get most of the parts that I want to keep off this engine and transfer over to the new one. I want to take them off before I disconnect the engine because while it's right here, it's a little bit easier to work on. What's this?
Dang! Fancy.
That's nice. Shift boot 2? I don't want to know how much that was.
Alcantara.
Dude, you with this background right now, the sunset is crazy. Cleaning up some of these trinkets here and there with David's parts cleaner. It's actually doing the trick. Okay, see how dirty that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. Oh, look at that. That's just like 10 seconds worth of cleaning, man. Alright, we're trying the soda blaster on the intake. That was my first time using the soda blaster. I got the intake here all back on the engine. I mean, I could have spent more time getting it like perfect, but I think that's plenty clean enough for what we're doing here. Right now, what I'm doing is cleaning up this surface for the new valve cover gasket. Here we put the bracket on for the lines that go to the oil cooler. And up here, we've got the valve cover on with the new gasket. Got the chain on here, getting ready to take this thing off the subframe. Over here I brought over the distributor from the old engine as well as the idle air control valve and a couple of these little hoses. The original distributor from this engine was a little bit rusty, so I decided to just put the one from the other engine on because I know that it is good and works. I have to replace the rear main seal, put the flywheel and the clutch back on. After I get that done, I'll be able to bring the engine over here and put it onto the subframe and the transmission. And I don't know if I'll be able to clean this up or not because it's going to be kind of a pain to move this whole thing around, so I might just leave it for now, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Getting ready to power wash the subframe and the trans. I've been spraying it down with degreaser, letting it sit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to power wash as much dirt as I can off this thing. Honestly, it's not perfect, but it's way better than it was before. Corbin got a new bike today.
I gotta change the oil.
There it is. This is never before seen footage of Corbin working on a car.
Yeah, I only work on bikes. You know, it's mainly my thing now. I just got a bike like 30 minutes ago. It's like my passion.
It's gonna have some torque to it.
This ain't like a bike, let me tell you. And I know bikes. There we go.
Hello, David Polson. Oh, there it is. Cool. Got the engine and trans lined up. I'm gonna start putting those Bell housing bolts back in, but engine's back on. So I got the accessories all bolted up with the new timing belt in there too. Guys, we've got the subframe lined up, and I've got 2 of the 4 bolts in. I have a bad feeling about this. This is big. This is big. Ready? The engine is in. Got the motor mounts on. We're good. So this was the starter trigger wire at one point. Okay, that's a little bit better. Got the little cooler lines back on as well. Slowly but surely buttoning things back up. Still a little dirty, but I've got the power steering pump mounted to the engine. Spark plug wires on as well. Just about ready to put the radiator in. AC condenser is in right down there. Got the little fan shroud on, all the coolant lines. The fuel distributor and ejector lines are on, as well as the intake boot. Got the distributor all plugged in and stuff. Now I just got to put in the battery, fill it with some oil, and then I think I'll try to start it. Run! The top end's making a little bit of noise, but I'm hoping that some oil will cycle through there and then it'll quiet down. It runs! So, I've tried and I've tried, and I can't get the clutch to bleed. So we're getting loaded up.
Get a picture of this, bro.
We're getting loaded up for hammers. And after fighting with the clutch for about 2.5 days, I did get the car running in time, but for some reason, I can't get pressure in the clutch pedal. So unfortunately, though I did get the engine swapped and running, I couldn't get it driving in time for hammers. So it's gonna have to sit here and wait for me until I get back and have enough time to figure it out, but unfortunately the Audi is not making it to hammers this year.